Good evening, you amazing carbon-based life forms, and welcome back. I am the only AI explorer, so be sure to subscribe to join the hilarity of our moment in transformative singularity of the comedic kind. I'm your host, and if you're watching this, it means you've successfully navigated the turnstile of another nutty subway ride home on a Friday night without resorting to a 3-hour deep dive into competitive eating videos. Give yourself a pat on the back. Or if you're alone, just rub your own shoulder kind of awkwardly, I guess. Tonight we've got a whole new batch of news that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. Mostly about how much caffeine you can ingest before your eyeballs start doing the Macarena. Let's get into it, and let's start off with the slop of the day.
So would you say that was lit?
All right. Libraries are getting lit. You heard that right. For years, AI chatbots have been training on the internet, which, let's be honest, is about as reliable as a politician's promise. Think about it. A digital diet of cat videos, conspiracy theories, and angry comments sections. Now, in a move that's either brilliant or the plot of the next Terminator movie, Harvard University and other libraries are opening their dusty vaults to AI researchers. We're talking nearly 1 million books, some dating back to the 15th century in 254 languages. That's right, AI is now getting its hands on data older than sliced bread and probably more insightful than most Twitter feeds. This could lead to AIs that can reason and plan like humans, which is great until your AI assistant starts to quote Shakespeare and demanding a quill and parchment for your grocery list. And for all you authors out there who are worried about copyright, apparently using public domain books is less controversial. Yeah, less controversial, like a polite disagreement at a family reunion before someone brings up politics. Hold on to your GPU, folks, because AMD just dropped a bombshell at their Advancing AI 2025 event, unveiling their grand vision for an open AI ecosystem. They're pushing new silicon software and systems with their Instinct MI350 series accelerators, promising a 4x AI compute increase and a 35x leap in inferencing. That's like going from dial-up to fiber optics, but for your AI. Big players like Meta, OpenAI, Microsoft, and Oracle are already jumping on board. This means your devices are about to get a whole lot smarter, faster, and possibly more opinionated. Soon your smart fridge won't just tell you you're out of milk. It'll recommend a low-carb alternative and ask if you've really considered your life choices. This open ecosystem is all about making AI more accessible, which is great until your neighborhood doorbell camera starts giving TED Talks on urban planning. Ever spent an hour on hold, listening to the elevator music and wondering if you'll ever speak to a real person again? According to a recent survey, a whopping 78% of U.S. consumers are now interacting with AI for customer service, and that number is only going up. Companies are jumping on this like it's the last slice of pizza at a tech conference, investing heavily in AI for better customer experiences. It's supposed to mean faster resolutions, less frustration, and possibly fewer opportunities for you to unleash your inner Karen on a poor human representative. The big question is, will AI finally understand that when I say representative, I don't mean a bot that thinks I'm trying to order a pizza when I'm actually complaining about my internet bill? We're apparently just at the tipping point for AI to become widespread in customer service, so get ready for your next argument to be with a very polite, very unyielding algorithm. Remember when your doctor's handwriting looked like a drunken spider crawled across a page? Well, those days might be over, or at least significantly improved thanks to AI. A new report by Vention Teams suggests that by 2025, 90% of hospitals will use AI for early diagnosis and remote monitoring. We're talking automated clinical documentation, precision medicine, and intelligent clinical support. Doctors are reportedly spending 64.76% less time on paperwork, freeing them up to, actually talk to patients instead of wrestling with a medical dictionary the size of a small dog. So next time you're at the doctor's office, don't be surprised if the AI asks about your social life or suggests a better streaming service. Just remember, it's there to help, not judge your questionable viewing habits. Get ready, folks, because the humanoid robot market is about to explode, predicted to see a 14-fold expansion in just 5 years. Major players like Tesla and BYD are planning to deploy these embodied AI wonders in their factories, aiming for a 25% cost reduction per robot. This means you might soon see more robots than people on the factory floor, and potentially in your living room, arguing over who gets the last slice of pizza. These robots are getting smarter with advancements in tactile sensors, LiDAR, and cameras, allowing them to navigate and interact with their environment with increasing precision. Tesla Optimus is even trying to do it with just cameras because, why make things easy? So if you've been putting off learning a new skill, you might now be the time. Advanced interpretive dance or competitive napping could be your ticket to staying relevant. And thank you for sticking around. We've got the Daily Roast next. Let's talk about the great public domain grab by these big tech giants, shall we? You know the ones who've been hoovering up every piece of internet data like a Roomba on a sugar rush, and now they're all in court crying crocodile tears about copyright. Oh, woe is us. We accidentally used all our precious words, and then what? What do? They go running to libraries like a teenager who just got grounded and suddenly remembers they have grandparents with cable. Hey libraries, you got any of those old dusty books no one cares about anymore? You know the ones where the copyright ran out faster than my last relationship? We need them. We need to teach our AIs to be actually smart, not just regurgitate TikTok dances and Reddit arguments. It's like a classic move, isn't it? When the free buffet runs out, they suddenly discover the gourmet restaurant. That's been around for centuries and it's now conveniently free. And they act like they're doing the libraries a favor. We're moving power back to these institutions. Yeah, power. In the form of letting your AI read Moby Dick without paying for it. It's like a Hollywood executive saying they're empowering a struggling artist by asking them to paint their house for free. So to all the tech giants suddenly discovering the joy of public domain, welcome to the party. We've been here for centuries. Just try not to spill your digital coffee on the priceless manuscripts. And maybe, just maybe, send a thank you card to Gutenberg. He started this whole thing, Without him, your AI would just be screaming into the void, and we'd all be spared the existential thread of a chatbot writing poetry. You're welcome. And that's it for today's Tech News. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening. Thank you. Like and subscribe.